All right, folks, buckle up because we're about to take a deep dive into a Premier League matchup that has the potential to really shake things up at the top of the table.
Definitely a big one coming up.
We're talking Liverpool versus Fulham.
Uh-huh.
Now, we all know Liverpool are currently sitting pretty at the top.
Yep.
But let me tell you, the other contenders are breathing down their necks.
Absolutely. The race is tight.
This match could be a major turning point.
Couldn't agree more.
And trust me, we're going to uncover some fascinating angles here.
Lay it on me.
We're talking about why this game is way more than just 3 points.
Okay. Interesting.
Why Fulham, even though they're the underdogs, should not be taken lightly. And get this, we've got a stat that's so crazy, so out there, that it might just blow your mind.
All right. You got me hooked. I'm ready for the stat.
Even if you think you know everything about football, this one might surprise you.
All right. I'm all ears.
But first, let's set the stage a little bit.
Okay.
Liverpool's had a bit of a breather lately. What's with the Merseyside derby against Everton being postponed?
That's right. They had a bit of unexpected time off.
And you know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
They've had the chance to watch their rivals battle it out while they've been on the sidelines.
Yeah. And not just watch, analyze, strategize.
Exactly.
They've seen the strengths, the weaknesses, the slip-ups.
It's like they've been given this tactical advantage, almost like a free scouting report.
I like how you put that, a free scouting report. That's spot on.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. They've had time to study the competition, see where they can exploit openings.
But, even though they've had this break, they haven't just been sitting around, feet up, sipping tea.
No rest for the wicked, especially in the Premier League.
Right. They had that absolute nail-biter of a draw against Newcastle.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Could have gone either way.
And then, boom, Champions League game to contend with.
Back-to-back high-pressure games.
So you can bet they're going to be coming back to Anfield with that fire in their bellies.
Oh, yeah. Hungry for a win, especially at Anfield.
Anfield
Oh, man. It's a fortress, isn't it?
is a fortress.
Especially this season.
Especially this season. They've been practically unstoppable there.
It's intimidating for any team to walk into Anfield.
Okay, so just how dominant are we talking?
Dominant, like 12 wins out of their last 13 matches at Anfield. Dominant.
Whoa, okay, that is serious dominance.
And it's not just about scoring goals, it's about shutting down the opposition.
Yeah, what about those clean sheets? You mentioned those earlier, right?
8 clean sheets in those 13 games. That's a statement about their defensive strength at home.
So any team going up against them at Anfield, well, they've got a mountain to climb.
A mountain indeed.
But hold on a sec.
What's that?
Let's not forget, Fulham, they've done the unthinkable at Anfield before.
You're talking about that 2021 win.
Exactly. They went in there, they faced the pressure, and they came out on top.
That was a shocker, wasn't it?
It was a shocker.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show they can handle the heat.
Fulham has definitely been the surprise package this season.
They have.
Playing with such confidence, real grit, they've proven they can hang with the big boys.
No doubt about it. But can they repeat that 2021 magic? Could they actually beat them again at Anfield?
It's a big question, isn't it?
It's a huge question.
Well, to really dig into that, we need to take a look at the overall head-to-head record between these two teams.
Okay, let's rewind the tape. What's history telling us?
History tells us that Liverpool has had a pretty firm grip on this matchup.
Okay, break it down for us. What are the numbers?
They've won 10 out of their last 14 encounters with Fulham.
So, on paper, it looks like Liverpool has the clear advantage.
It does, but here's the thing. Fulham is a different beast now.
Right. This isn't the same Fulham team that Liverpool has been used to facing.
Exactly. Their recent form suggests that this match could be a lot tighter than the historical data might lead you to believe.
It's like you said earlier, Fulham is not just some relegation-threatened team anymore. No, sir. They're gunning for a top-half finish. They've got ambition.
But here's the thing that I'm curious about.
Okay, what's that?
Their away form, it's not quite as stellar as their performance at home.
That's a valid point.
They've only managed to snag 9 points on the road this season.
Yeah, that's a significant difference compared to their home record.
And we all know what Anfield is like.
Oh, yeah. It's electric.
The atmosphere, the crowd, the pressure of playing against a title contender like Liverpool, it can be overwhelming.
It's a cauldron of intensity. Can definitely rattle even the most seasoned players.
So it makes you wonder, will Fulham be able to rise to the occasion?
Will they crumble under the pressure? or will they thrive in the spotlight?
That's the million-dollar question.
And it's not just about the players. The managers play a huge role, too.
Oh, absolutely. The tactical battle between the managers, that's where things get really interesting.
The mind games.
Yeah, so let's talk about Marco Silva, Fulham's manager.
Right.
Now, his record against Liverpool, it's not exactly sparkling, is it? He's got this one win in 11 attempts against them haunting him, I bet.
Yeah, that's got to weigh on his mind, right?
How do you shake off that kind of history?
Makes you wonder, how is that going to shape his approach to this game?
Will he play it safe, try to hold them off, and hope for a draw?
Okay.
Or will he go all out, guns blazing, try to recreate that 2021 magic?
It's a tough call.
It's a real dilemma. Risk it all for the win or play it safe for a point.
I'm on the edge of my seat already, just thinking about the possibilities.
Me too. The tension is building.
Okay, so we've got the historical context, we've got the managerial mind games. Now let's dive into the tactical side of things.
All right, let's break down some potential strategies.
What can we see from Fulham?
Well, one tactic they might employ is a high press, disrupt a Liverpool's build-up play, really put them under pressure from the get-go.
Interesting, so kind of force them into mistakes.
Exactly. They've got some energetic players in midfield who could really make that happen.
But isn't Liverpool known for their ability to play under pressure?
They are. It's a gamble, a high-risk, high-reward strategy.
I see, so it could backfire if Liverpool manages to break through that press.
Exactly. It could leave them vulnerable to counterattacks.
So what's the alternative?
Another option would be to sit deep, absorb the pressure, and then hit Liverpool on the counterattack.
Okay, so like a classic rope-a-dope strategy.
You got it.
So Fulham would basically be waiting for Liverpool to commit forward and then try to exploit the spaces they leave behind.
Especially those spaces left by Liverpool's attacking fullbacks, prime targets for exploitation.
So it's a real tactical tightrope for Marco Silva.
He's got to find that sweet spot between containing Liverpool's firepower and unleashing his own team's attacking potential.
A real chess match this is shaping up to be.
It's going to be a fascinating battle of wits between the two managers.
Absolutely.
Speaking of attacking threats, Liverpool has one player that's been on everyone's radar lately.
You're talking about Trent Alexander-Arnold, right?
Yep, he's been in phenomenal form, pulling the strings, creating chances like a maestro.
Yeah, he's been on fire lately.
He's coming off a game with 2 assists, and you know what's really impressive?
What that?
Liverpool is unbeaten in their last 17 Premier League matches when Alexander-Arnold either scores or assists a goal.
Whoa, wait, so you're telling me that if Alexander-Arnold gets involved in a goal, Liverpool's basically guaranteed a win?
It's a pretty good indicator, isn't it? Shows how crucial he is to their attack.
That's wild. He's like their lucky charm.
More than luck, it's about his impact on the game, the way he dictates the tempo.
Well, Fulham better watch out.
They do, but they've also got their own weapon up their sleeve.
Oh, yeah. Who are we talking about on the Fulham side?
Raúl Jiménez.
Ah, he's a proven goal scorer.
And he's got a knack for those early goals.
What do you mean by early goals?
All 6 of his goals this season, they've all come in the first half.
So he likes to come out swinging.
Sets the tone, puts the pressure on the opponent right from the kickoff.
Sounds like this match could have some early fireworks then.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see an early goal from either side.
Okay, all this talk about goals. It's time to reveal that mind-blowing stat we teased earlier.
All right, hit me with it.
Are you ready for this?
I'm all ears.
Liverpool has only lost, get this, 1 game.
1 game.
Out of the last 96
games.
Premier League matches in which they've held a lead.
Wow, okay, that is ridiculous.
1 game out of 96. Think about that.
That's insane. It really highlights their mentality.
They know how to close out a game, how to maintain control.
They don't panic, they don't let up, they just keep the pressure on.
And for Fulham, that's got to be a daunting thought.
If they go behind, it's not just about equalizing, it's about breaking through this almost impenetrable wall.
So it's not just about scoring, it's about scoring first, disrupting that Liverpool rhythm.
Exactly. Fulham needs to find a way to unsettle them, to make them doubt, even for a moment.
So we've got Liverpool, the home giants, the title contenders, the masters of control.
And on the other side, we've got Fulham, the underdogs, the surprise package, the team that's hungry to prove themselves.
The classic David versus Goliath story.
It is, but as we've seen, Fulham has the potential to sling that metaphorical stone and really shake things up.
They've got the talent, they've got the belief, but will it be enough to overcome the Anfield fortress?
That's the question, isn't it?
That is the question, and we want to hear from you.
Yes, let's get a conversation going.
What do you think? Will Liverpool continue their dominance at Anfield, or can Fulham pull off another incredible upset? Share your predictions. Tell us why. Let's get this debate rolling.
Head over to our socials. Let us know your thoughts. We're eager to hear them.
This is going to be a match you don't want to miss.
Premier League drama at its finest.
Until next time, keep on diving deep, folks.
See you then.